In this video, I'm going to show you how I make realistic UGC video ads made entirely with AI that look something like this.
I don't have any other massager that actually digs into the muscle like this. It feels absolutely insane.
And I'm going to show you how exactly you can do the same using a tool called Arc Ads. So before we can actually create an AI-generated UGC ad, the first thing that we need to do is make sure that we have a high converting script that we can use for the AI models that are going to be in our video ad. And I'm going to show you two different ways to easily write scripts for your video ads using ChatGPT. And the best part about these methods is that it does not require any type of copywriting experience whatsoever. So I'm going to start off by showing you the first way to write a script for your video. And this involves finding any good performing video ad with a good hook that you could potentially use for your own script. And what I mean by hook is what they're saying within the first 1 to 3 seconds of the video, because this is what we're going to be plugging into my ChatGPT prompt, which I'm going to be providing to you guys later. And you're going to see how it's going to be able to generate the full script while modeling after a hook that is already performing for a good video. So the biggest key for this method to work is that you actually want to be modeling after hooks that have been proven to work for other brands. So this is why I say that you should try to find as many ads as possible that have actual proof that it has performed well for that brand. And the easiest way to do that is that if you run across it on, let's say, your Facebook feed and you look at all of the comments, if we see that it has 3K likes, 200 comments, 60 shares, or anything within that range, we obviously know that this is an ad that has worked for this brand, and chances are whatever hook that they used in their script is something that is captivating and something that we can also use for our own video ad. And again, some of the best ways to find good performing ads with good hooks is by naturally scrolling on your Facebook feed and just paying attention to what they're saying on the first 1 to 3 seconds. You can also go on the Facebook ad library and type in something like free shipping. This way you can easily find ads that are most likely being ran by an e-commerce store, and you could click onto any of these ads and pay attention to the hooks that they're using as well. But the only issue of using the Facebook ad library is that you have no way of actually viewing the Facebook ad post itself, because as I mentioned earlier, it's really important that you're actually modeling after videos that have performed well for a brand. And the best way of knowing that is by looking at all the engagement for that video ad, which is going to tell you that it actually has performed well. And personally, what I do to make this process a whole lot easier is by utilizing an ad spy tool such as minea, because this is going to allow us to set specific filters for most of the ads on Facebook. That way we can easily find all of the top performing ads with the best hooks possible in one central place without having to scroll for hours on the Facebook ads library or hoping to run across a winning video ad naturally on your Facebook feed, as I showed earlier. So personally, how I use minea to help me find all of the best ads with the best hooks right now is that I'm first going to set a filter so that it shows me all the Facebook ads that are created in the beginning of 2024 all the way up to today's date, which I'm recording on August 5th. And then I'm also going to filter by video ads only, because again, we're creating a video ad and I want to make sure that I'm only seeing other high performing video ads as well on Facebook. For e-commerce platforms, I'm going to set it to Shopify. That way we can eliminate all of the irrelevant ads that aren't even being ran by a Shopify store. For language, I'm going to select English. And this is one of the best parts. We can actually filter by the amount of likes, comments, or shares that a specific video ad has. And what I'm going to do is make sure that all of these video ads have a minimum of 1,000 likes, which again is going to tell us that the ad has actually worked for that brand. And for the countries, I'm just going to be selecting United States and then click apply. And by doing this, we now have a collection of all the top performing ads that we can easily click into and just pay attention and see what kind of hooks that they're using for the video. And what's great about minea is that it actually lets us see the Facebook ad post itself. So I'm going to click this button right here. And now we can actually get an idea of how much engagement this ad actually got for the store. And we can see that they got almost 2K likes, 200 comments, 50 shares, which is telling us that this hook that they're using in this video is something that is probably working. And chances are, if we model after this for our own script, it could also work for our product as well. So again, minea is what I personally use to find a bunch of winning video ads all in one place. And it's also a great way to do product research and figuring out what products are actually working today. If you want to give this a try, feel free to sign up using my link below and use my code TAY20 to get 20% off your first 3 months. So once again, with whatever method you decide to use, whether you want to find ads on your Facebook feed or by using the Facebook ad library, you just want to pick one of the highest performing ads that you found with a good hook. And then within the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how we can take that hook and write a full high converting script that we can use for the AI model that's going to be in our video ad. So I was able to find a pretty good performing ad through minea from this brand called Omnilux. And I'm just going to play a quick snippet of the hook of the video just so you have an idea of what we're going to be using for our script.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need a 10-step skincare routine to achieve healthy, glowing skin.
And as you saw in the video, the hook was basically this, where the girl just said, the biggest lie I was ever told was that you need a 10-step skincare routine to achieve healthy, glowing skin. And what you want to do is write down the exact hook of the video that you're modeling after, exactly as I did here, and then just scroll down to the description below and get access to my ChatGPT prompt, which is basically going to allow us to input this hook so that it can create the entire script for us based on that hook. So this is basically what the prompt is going to look like. And all these areas that you see highlighted in yellow is exactly what you're going to be putting for your own product. So in the first area of this prompt, we just basically need to put in the exact hook that we want to model after. So I already wrote down the hook here, and I'm just going to basically copy and then paste it here into the prompt. And then the next part of the prompt is going to ask us for the name of our product. You just want to make sure to put a condensed version of your product name. So for example, if you're selling some sort of neck massager, you don't want to put in like the full SEO version of your product name, such as deep tissue shiatsu neck massager. Just simply put something like neck massager, because that way when ChatGPT actually creates our script, it's not going to keep referring to your product using the full name. So again, just make sure to put a really short or condensed version of your product name. And the product that I'm going to be using for this video is a neck massager, which you're going to be seeing in just a second. And on this section of the prompt, you basically just want to put in what type of problem your product is actually solving. And this part is going to be really important because this is essentially the angle of what your script is going to be talking about. And when it comes to creating video ads that actually convert for your product, it all comes down to the angle in which you're marketing that product, because there are a ton of different ways that you can actually market your specific product. For example, if I'm going to be creating a video ad based on this neck massager, there could be a whole lot of different reasons of why a specific person would actually want to buy that product. People might want a neck massager because they're tired of spending a lot of money on chiropractors that don't work for them, or people might actually want a neck massager because it's preventing them from sleeping at night. Basically, what you need to understand with what I just said is that every person in this world has a specific problem that is unique to them, and you want to make sure that your video ad also speaks to them as well. So again, when it comes to creating our actual script, we just want to be able to give an idea to ChatGPT on the angle and the direction that we want it to take as it's generating the entire script for us. So in this case, I'm going to be taking the angle of spending too much money on chiropractors because this is the angle that I want to take to see if it might potentially work. It might relate to some of the viewers on Facebook. Once you do that, you also want to put a short description of your product, and the length of your product description could be something like this. And what I did is I just wrote 4 quick sentences on what this product is, just to give an idea to ChatGPT as they write the script. And that's basically it. The prompt is ready to go. And all we want to do is copy everything that we just filled in here, open up ChatGPT. Ideally, you want to be using ChatGPT 4.0 if you do have access for that, because it's going to give you the best results. And once you submit that prompt, it's basically going to take the exact hook that you used from a winning video ad, and it's going to tailor it for your product and also some of the details that we provided. So the hook it was able to create for us is basically saying, the biggest lie I was ever told is that you need to spend a fortune on chiropractors to relieve neck pain. And if you look closely, it actually modeled after our example hook pretty well. And it basically just replaced certain keywords to make sure that we're mentioning the problem that the customer is experiencing and the solution that our product can provide, all in the same hook. And if for whatever reason you're not satisfied with your hook, you could just tell ChatGPT to create like 5 more variations of your hook. And once you have a hook that you're satisfied with, you just want to copy and paste the second part of my prompt. Again, the link is in the description below. And basically what we're doing is we're telling ChatGPT to create the entire rest of our script using this hook, but also using the AIDA framework, which stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. And it's basically a very popular framework that a lot of copywriters use when it comes to creating scripts for video ads. And because it's a framework that's known to do well, we might as well use the same thing for our own script. So once you've pasted in the secondary prompt and fill in all of the necessary details for your product, I'm going to go ahead and click submit and then show you the results. So you can see ChatGPT basically broke everything down to the very detail following that exact framework. So first, it's utilizing the same hook that it was able to generate for us in the beginning. And then it focuses on the second part of the AIDA framework, which is the interest part. And it's using a very organic tone as if somebody is actually talking about the product, because again, this is what we're going to be using for the AI models in our video. So to save time on this video, I'm not going to read out the entire script. I'll just quickly scroll down so you can kind of see all of the results it was able to generate. And again, if you're not really satisfied with the results you're able to get, you can easily just reply to ChatGPT and just tell them to make more variations, or you can highlight specific sections of your results and just tell it to fix certain segments of the script, and then hopefully you can get a script that you're satisfied with. So now that you understand how to create scripts for your video ads, now I'm going to show you how we can plug in that script into a tool called ArcAds, which is going to allow us to create a UGC actor purely with AI. So the first thing you want to do is go down to the description below and sign up for ArcAds. Once you're inside the software, it's going to ask you some details about the product that you are selling and some of the features of your product. And then you're going to have the ability to create different folders just based on whatever whatever products that you're selling, or just simply for organization purposes. So right here, I already have a folder called neck massager, and I basically just open up a new tab. And this is basically where you're going to be able to input your script. And as a quick side note, you also have some templates down below here where ArcAds can also help you to generate scripts as well. But again, any of these methods you decide to use is completely up to you. So once you paste in your script, you're going to have the ability to choose which AI actor you want to use to basically narrate your entire script. And you can see that there's a lot of different options of actors that we can actually choose from. You can sort it by new because ArcAds is constantly adding brand new actors into the database pretty much every day. You can also choose the HD option if you want some of their highest quality actors that look really realistic. And then of course for preference and depending on your target demographic, you can choose male actors, female actors, people that are young, or even older people as well. And as you look around for the actors that you want, you can simply just highlight over any of these actors and get a preview of how they sound like and see if it's something that you want to use for your video ad.
Hey you, welcome to ArcAds. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads.
Hey you, welcome to ArcAds. I'm one of the natural AI actors you can use for your ads.
And because I am selling a neck massager, the approach that I want to take for my video ad is to target the older demographic. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this actor right here as one of the actors to narrate the exact script that I pasted into ArcAds. And what's great is that you can choose as many actors as you want. So for example, I can choose this guy and I can even choose this woman as well. And once you've selected all of your AI actors, all you have to do is press next. And then from here, what I would strongly recommend that you do is click on the play button for all of your actors so that you can get a preview of how this actor is going to sound when they actually start to narrate your script. This is super important to do because you want to make sure that your AI actors are actually pronouncing all of your words correctly. That way, before you actually generate all of your videos, you know that they're going to be narrating your script in the exact way that you want. And this is just for personal preference and for the more advanced users out there. If you click on this button that says voice settings, you have the ability to actually choose a different voice that you want to put for that specific actor. But personally, I just stick to the default voice that was already given by ArcAds. But you can also play around with the speed in which that actor is actually talking with your script. And some of these other settings such as stability and clarity, again, this is more for advanced users, but I would just recommend leaving everything the same here. So once everything is good to go and you've previewed all of the actors to make sure that they're narrating your script correctly, then you can go ahead and generate your videos. And depending on the length of your script, it could take anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes to generate the videos for your script. But I've already generated all of these videos before I recorded, so I'll go ahead and just show you a preview of what all of these actors look like based on my script.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief.
So you can see that all of these results were pretty good and they look pretty realistic. And all you need to do now is just click these buttons in the corner and then download all of the videos. And one more thing that I'd recommend that you do to make the most out of ArcAds is to generate more videos of different AI actors explaining a specific experience that they've had with your product. And I'll go ahead and just play a preview just to show you what I mean.
I am not joking you. I don't have any other massager that actually digs into the muscle like this. It feels absolutely insane.
And the reason I did this is because the more UGC creators that we incorporate into our final video ad is going to build more authority and credibility behind the products that you're selling. And it's just something that all of the top brands and some of the highest performing ads always tend to do. Because again, if there's more people talking about the product, the more believable it's going to appear to your audience. So once you've downloaded all of the footage that you created using ArcAds, now I'm going to give you a brief overview of how you can edit everything together to create a high converting video ad that will work on Facebook ads. And what I personally use to edit all of my video ads is a free tool called CapCut. You could just go down to my description below and just install it on your computer. You can even install it on your smartphone and do all of the editing there, but I just prefer using it on the desktop. Once you have CapCut open, you just want to drag over all of your AI footage into the platform. So I just organized some of my AI videos into a folder and I'm just going to drag it in like this. And what I'm going to do is drag over the AI clip that is actually narrating the full script that we created earlier. And the first thing that you want to do is generate all of the captions for your video. This way it's easy to read for your viewers and it's really good for people who watch video ads with the sounds turned off. So to do that, just click on text up here and then click on auto captions. And from here, just click on generate and it's basically going to automatically generate everything as captions. And then what you want to do is select one of the captions and we want to make sure that the captions actually look similar to what is shown on TikTok because this is just what people are used to seeing nowadays. nowadays, and it works well on both Facebook and TikTok ads. So once you select your caption, just scroll down below a little bit, and you want to go over to the preset styles. And for me, I'm going to choose this preset where it gives us a white rectangle with black text. But I'm also going to scroll down a little bit further and select this option so that it's not a full rectangle, but just kind of condensed a little bit and closer to all of the words. And you simply just want to adjust the caption size to something around this size and just place it wherever you feel like it's readable for the viewers. Ideally, you want to place your captions somewhere around this height, because if you decide to run this on Facebook or TikTok ads, usually the video will be cropped a little bit smaller. Or for example, with TikTok ads, it has a lot of elements at the bottom of the video that tends to block a huge section of your video. So you want to make sure that your caption is just somewhere high enough so that it's readable for the viewers. And basically what I do to get the best use of this AI actor is that I'm not just going to be showing this actor talking about my product all day. What you want to be doing for your full video ad is showing a mixture of actual footage of your product and showing the features and benefits of it, and every now and then showing this narrator talking so that it gives the idea to the viewers that somebody real is actually talking about the product, which again just builds more authority and credibility behind your brand and behind your product. And when it comes to creating a good hook for your video ad, you just want to model after some of the winning video ads that you were able to find. So for example, on this ad, they have a hook that says, "Here's why I canceled my Botox appointment," but they showed this captivating visual of the product itself before they actually showed that UGC creator. So because it worked for that brand, that's something that you probably want to incorporate for your video ad as well. And honestly, this is just a general practice and something that you should always do with your video ads. You should always start it off with something really visually captivating, because that's what's going to make viewers on social media platforms to stop their scroll and watch your video, just because it has something really visually captivating. So let me go ahead and just play the first few seconds of this video, and I'm going to show you what I would personally put as a hook on top of what this AI actor is saying.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief.
So because she's talking about chiropractors, I think it makes sense to show some footage of people at an actual chiropractic office getting some sort of adjustment on their neck, because I think that's something that's going to be really visually captivating and something that just pairs well with what she's saying in the hook of this script. So I'm just going to drag over this hook that I found off of TikTok. As a side note, some of the footage that I'm going to be showing in this video is just purely for demonstration purposes, and I would strongly recommend that you always record your own footage, especially if you're going to be using it for hooks or to demonstrate any features about your product. And what I'm going to do is drag over this footage on top of the beginning of this video, and you can see with the hook that I chose, it's really visually captivating because it's literally showing a guy just twisting this girl's neck. And again, I'm just going based with the idea of like what would personally make me stop my scroll if I'm just casually on my Facebook feed. And that's pretty much the general idea of creating the hook, and I'm going to show you a preview of what I was able to create.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief.
So again, that's basically what I did with the hook. I just found some captivating visuals and kind of just reminding the viewers of the problems of going to a chiropractor. And after showing that footage, I go straight back to the AI actor so that she can further explain and then ultimately introduce the product. And you can see throughout the video ad, I basically just put in different visuals and footage, introducing the product, showing how it works. And as I show these visuals of the product, you can see that I occasionally leave some blank spaces so that it goes back to the woman talking while also still showing different visuals, showing how the product works, and then also showing the other videos that I generated using ArcAds. And now that you have a pretty general idea of how I pieced together all of the footage, here is the final results.
The biggest lie I was ever told was that you need weekly chiropractor visits to achieve lasting neck pain relief. Honestly, I believed it for the longest time too. But then I found this creepy looking gadget that's been blowing up online. It's a shiatsu neck massager. And yeah, it might look like an alien or some sort of crawling organism, but trust me, it's a game changer. It has these bionic silicone claws and 6 powerful deep massage nodes that mimic the feeling of real hands. It squeezes your neck and shoulders just like a real massage therapist would.
I don't have any other massager that actually digs into the muscle like this. It feels absolutely insane.
And the best part? It's got heat settings. You can choose between 2 levels of warmth to help enhance blood circulation and alleviate those stubborn aches and cramps.
It's literally the most amazing feeling in the world, especially after working long hours at home or the office.
Plus, it's totally hands-free and portable. I can wear it while I'm working or just chilling at home. It's cordless, with a long battery life, so I can take it anywhere. So, if you're tired of spending a fortune on chiropractor visits and want an easy, convenient way to get lasting neck pain relief, you've got to try this shiatsu neck massager. Click the link below to get yours and feel the difference for yourself. Trust me, your neck will thank you.
So as you saw in my video ad, again, you can see all of the mixture of the different footage that I use for the hook, while also occasionally showing different scenes and footage of the product features and benefits, and then also bringing it back to show the AI actors talking and explaining their experiences behind the product. This type of framework that I use for the video ad is not something that I just thought of out of the blue, but it's actually a framework that some of the most successful brands actually use in their video ads. And that's because these big brands have access to UGC creators that can talk about their products. And by experience, if you want to get high quality UGC creators to be able to narrate any script that you give to them, it could cost anywhere between $150 to $200 or more per video for each UGC creator. So it makes it a no-brainer to use ARC ads, because you're going to have the ability to create 10 AI generated videos per month at a fraction of the cost. And on top of that, you're going to have more control over what you want those actors to say, and you can get all of the videos that you need in just 30 minutes rather than waiting 1 to 2 weeks for each UGC creator. So again, ARC ads is something that I've been personally using for my ads, and it's something that I'm going to continue to use just because it makes creating high converting ads a whole lot easier. So feel free to try it out using my link in the description below. And by the way, if you want a more in-depth video that walks you through step by step on how exactly I edit videos just like this, be sure to watch my video here, which covers everything from A to Z. And with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. I hope you did find it valuable. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel, and also join my free Discord group as well if you want to be connected with like-minded entrepreneurs. We're also doing e-commerce and dropshipping. Again, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.